John Denver, born Henry John Deutschendorf Jr. on December 31, 1943 in Roswell, New Mexico, became one of the most beloved voices in American music. Raised in a military family, he experienced frequent moves across the country, fostering a sense of rootlessness but also a deep appreciation for natural beauty. This connection with the landscape would later become central to his music. From a young age, Denver displayed musical talent, receiving his first guitar at 11. Influenced by folk and pop icons, he developed a unique sound that would define his career and touch millions worldwide. Early life and musical roots. Growing up in a military household meant constant relocation for young Henry, who would later become John Denver. These early years instilled resilience and a fascination with the wide-open spaces of America. Music became a refuge and a source of stability. At 11, his grandmother gifted him a guitar, sparking a lifelong passion. During his teenage years, Denver absorbed folk, country, and early rock influences, learning to craft songs that reflected both personal emotion and the natural world around him. His early experiences, combining mobility with musical exploration, shaped his distinct voice and lyrical sensibilities. College and the birth of a musical identity. While attending Texas Tech University, Denver honed his songwriting skills and developed a personal musical identity. The fusion of folk storytelling and heartfelt melodies began to emerge in his compositions. After college, he moved to Los Angeles, seeking a professional music career. It was here that he adopted the stage name John Denver, honoring Colorado, a state whose landscapes he cherished. This move marked the beginning of his rise to prominence. He quickly became known for a warm tenor voice paired with acoustic guitar, crafting songs that conveyed honesty, introspection, and reverence for nature. Breakthrough. Leaving on a Jet Plane. Denver's big break came in 1969 when he wrote Leaving on a Jet Plane, which became a massive hit for Peter, Paul, and Mary. The song's success established him as a talented songwriter with mainstream appeal. Soon, he stepped into the spotlight as a performer, recording his own albums and sharing his gentle, heartfelt voice with audiences worldwide. This early success set the tone for a career that blended commercial popularity with artistic sincerity, allowing Denver to reach listeners across generations while maintaining a focus on nature, love, and personal reflection in his music. 1970s stardom and iconic hits. The 1970s marked Denver's peak fame, with hits like Take Me Home, Country Roads, Annie's Song, Rocky Mountain High, Sunshine on My Shoulders, and Thank God I'm a Country Boy. His music blended folk, country, and pop influences, creating a signature sound instantly recognizable to millions. Denver's lyrics often celebrated the natural beauty of the United States and the simple joys of life. He became an emblem of wholesome, heartfelt music during a time of cultural change. His songs not only charted successfully but also resonated deeply, cementing his status as one of America's most beloved singer-songwriters. Acting and television career beyond music, Denver pursued acting, appearing in films and television specials. One of his most notable roles was in the 1977 film Oh God, where he starred alongside comedian George Burns. The film showcased his natural charisma and ability to connect with audiences beyond music. Denver's television appearances further reflected his widespread popularity, allowing him to reach viewers in multiple formats. His on-screen persona mirrored the warmth and sincerity found in his songs, contributing to a public image of kindness and authenticity. Acting provided an additional platform to share his optimism and values with a broader audience. Advocacy and environmentalism. Denver's passion extended beyond music into environmental activism. He championed conservation efforts, sustainable living, and the protection of wildlife, often using his public platform to raise awareness about ecological issues. His love for nature was more than aesthetic. It was a moral imperative. Through concerts, interviews, and philanthropic work, he promoted policies aimed at preserving the earth for future generations. Denver's environmental advocacy became intertwined with his artistic identity, reinforcing the themes present in his songs and ensuring that his influence reached beyond entertainment, shaping public dialogue on the importance of ecological stewardship. Support for space exploration. Another dimension of Denver's interest was space exploration. Captivated by humanity's potential to explore the cosmos, he advocated for NASA and other space initiatives. He believed that space exploration was essential for human progress and used his celebrity status to generate public support. Denver's fascination with space reflected his broader curiosity and idealism, connecting his passion for Earth's natural beauty with the possibilities of human innovation. His support for scientific advancement demonstrated that his concerns extended beyond music and environment, embodying a holistic vision of human potential and responsibility. Music and artistic freedom. Denver also took a stand for artistic freedom, opposing censorship in music. At a time when some musicians faced pressure to alter their work, he testified before the United States Congress, emphasizing the importance of creative expression. His advocacy highlighted his belief that music should inspire, communicate truth, and connect people without restrictions. This activism revealed a principled side of Denver's personality, showing that he valued integrity as much as popularity. By defending artistic freedom, he reinforced his role as a thoughtful and engaged public figure, committed to ensuring that art could continue to inspire without interference. Colorado and the spirit of place. A defining element of Denver's identity was his love for Colorado. He lived in Aspen for much of his adult life, drawing inspiration from the Rocky Mountains and local community. His songs, particularly Rocky Mountain High, celebrated the region's beauty, eventually becoming one of Colorado's official state songs. Denver's role as poet laureate of Colorado further solidified his connection to the state. Colorado was both a muse and a sanctuary, influencing his music and providing a retreat from fame. His deep attachment to place shaped his artistic vision and reinforced his image as a troubadour whose work was inseparable from the natural landscapes he loved. Family and personal life. Denver and his first wife, Annie Martell, adopted 2 children, Zachary and Anna Kate, whom he cherished deeply. He often stated that being a father was the most important legacy he could leave. Zachary even inspired songs reflecting Denver's personal life in his music. However, the pressures of fame strained their marriage, leading to divorce in 1982. Denver later married Cassandra Delaney in 1988, with whom he had a daughter, Jessie Bell. This second marriage also ended in separation and divorce by 1993. Despite personal challenges, Denver's devotion to his children remained a central aspect of his identity. Tragic death and aviation accident. John Denver died tragically on October 12, 1997, while piloting his own plane. For decades, details of the crash were unclear, leading to speculation. Investigations later revealed a combination of technical failure and human error as contributing factors. Denver reportedly experienced stress and bouts of depression at the time, which may have affected his judgment. There was no evidence of substance abuse. The tragedy highlighted the vulnerabilities of even highly skilled pilots and underscored the importance of rigorous safety measures, proper equipment, and thorough training in aviation, particularly for experimental aircraft. Impact on aviation and safety awareness. Denver's death served as a wake-up call for the aviation community. His crash highlighted lapses in pilot training, equipment maintenance, and oversight of experimental aircraft. Advocacy for improved safety standards and education grew in the wake of his passing. Regulatory bodies and flying enthusiasts examined the circumstances to prevent similar tragedies. Denver's story became a case study for the need for meticulous attention to detail in aviation. Though his passing was deeply mourned, the lessons derived from the accident contributed to stronger safety protocols, ensuring that future pilots benefit from the hard-won knowledge of what went wrong. Legacy, music, and beyond. Despite personal struggles and a tragic end, John Denver's legacy endures through his music, activism, and advocacy. His songs remain beloved for their warmth, honesty, and celebration of nature. Beyond entertainment, his life offers lessons about environmental stewardship, artistic integrity, and the responsibilities of those with public influence. His advocacy in multiple arenas demonstrates that a celebrity's impact can extend far beyond the stage. Denver's story is one of talent, passion, and humanity, reminding us that even icons are vulnerable, but their work can continue to inspire generations. Conclusion: remembering John Denver. John Denver's life was a blend of triumph, creativity, and complexity. He captivated audiences with music that celebrated love, family, and the natural world, while also taking principled stances on social and environmental issues. His personal struggles and untimely death add a layer of poignancy to his story, yet they do not overshadow the joy, beauty, and inspiration he shared. Denver's legacy endures in his songs, advocacy, and the lives he touched. Ultimately, he remains a figure whose art and values continue to resonate, reminding us of the enduring power of music and the human spirit.